Hey everybody, welcome back to DadBodDinks. Today I wanted to share a lesson that I got from Kyle Rink. And this is a big one for me because Kyle is a 5.245 duper rated player who competes at the pro tournament level. Around here in the Kansas City area, Kyle has built a reputation as one of the strongest players around. And that is exactly why I wanted to learn from him today. So one thing that I keep noticing when I'm watching a lot of pickleball, including myself, is in like regular rec play or league play, a lot of points are over really fast. Most rallies are only about 4 to 6 shots, and many players, including myself, lose the point in the first few balls. But when you watch higher level and pro pickleball, rallies often are much longer. Like pros often live in that roughly 11 to 14 shot range per rally. So the goal of this lesson with Kyle is simple. How can I, as a rec player, keep the ball in play longer, work my way up to the kitchen, and stop giving so many points away early? That is what Kyle helped me work on in this session. And in this video, I want to break down the strategy, the drills, and some of the gameplay that we did that can help myself and you lengthen rallies and play smarter pickleball. Let's dive into it. All right, guys. So I got to be honest. In the beginning, Kyle and I stood around here on the court discussing strategy and positioning and gameplay for a good 20 to 25 minutes. I was just asking him kind of some general questions that I had, and he was just kind of talking through those. And I'm going from one side of the court to the other and talking about areas where I feel like I get in trouble or I get hung up. And we're just discussing, like I said, gameplay strategy. And so we did that, like I said, for quite a while. The first drill that we're going to do, okay, is a drill where I'm back at the baseline, maybe 1 or 2 feet in front of the baseline. And Kyle's just going to be feeding me balls. And my goal is to basically reset those and try to reset those into the kitchen so that I can keep the rally going, keep the point alive. Like I said, that's kind of the whole goal of this is to just keep the play going. A couple key points that Kyle talked about was one, my footwork is a big one for me. Two is my paddle positioning and kind of how my paddle needs to be when I'm needing to get some arch on the ball. And then three is pace versus trajectory. So like I want the ball to like lift and just kind of drop slowly over the other side of the net so that my opponent is not really going to be able to be like using the power on my shot to hit a powerful shot in return. And you'll kind of see as I'll show you some of this drilling, kind of what that ball looks like, and kind of you guys will be able to hear what we're talking about as we go through the drill, and you can kind of follow along here for a few minutes, and then we'll move on to the next thing.
Yeah, I got one. Advance. You two paddle lengths in front. Like okay. Back there, like probably right there. Up a little bit more. Right there. Okay. I'm gonna try to get you back in that position, so don't come up all the way to the kitchen. Okay. This is just plainly like trying to perfect the pace in the kitchen, like right here. So I'm gonna kind of flick it at your feet. Okay. Try to make the pace better. Okay. Like try to make the right hand tactic. Okay. So make me try to take a step back. Okay. So like you come up like middle and then try to reach it out in the air. If I try to speed up a little bit, yeah. And then take a step back. Okay. Okay. So don't come all the way up. Okay. All right. Okay. Yep. Ah. bad. Like
they're just a little too high, right?
It's a little too high, but you're making the ball. But it's just like getting used to that. Like, hey, you barely any movement of your paddle. Like it doesn't really take a lot much. Like every paddle's different.
Yeah.
And then again, like you know how hard it's coming off. You know where the ball's gonna be. So it's just like letting it do more work. You know, less less spin, which means a harder ball, is going to be harder to perfect than more spin. I like more spin because like it's not going to be as hard.
Yeah.
But you can also control the speed of the pace.
Okay.
So, and I know like some spin you got to react a certain way. So like you get top spin going at your feet, but hey, it's going at your feet, but it's not like going straight to your body.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of like a little step back a little bit, or
yeah.
like kind of like speed it out in front. Like I like to like be out here when I'm taking out there, or like kind of like take a step back and kind of like.
Okay.
So like you're doing it a couple times, but it's just like the ones that you were kind of even like this one. Like I kind of like to go more out here, then you're like right here.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's just like kind of up a little bit.
Okay.
So, like if it's coming like right here, it's kind of like right there. Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Kind of like absorb it a little bit. I'll hit it at your flank a little bit right there. Yeah. Just like that. Just kind of like that absorb. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I missed that one.
Yeah, so the lower it is too. That's why I did that. The lower it is too. It's like, hey, the more paddle face open. So like
the more it should be open.
A little bit, yeah. So the lower it is, yeah. I kind of like when it gets what I said. The lower it is, the more paddle face you want to have open. The higher, the more here.
Okay. Because
so
obviously if it's lower, I need that more lift, right? Exactly. Okay. Yep.
All right, guys, so you can kind of hear us talking back and forth there, and kind of could tell what we're working on is, your opponent's at the net and they're, hitting balls down at you or back at you. You're trying to get up to the kitchen, and so you're just trying to kind of hit resets or hit balls that they can't really attack that hard to just keep you alive and in the point. So we're going to continue to work on this and drill this for a little bit. And then we're going to kind of expand on it. He's going to talk more about pace and trajectory, like worrying more about not hitting the ball like linear, but more like up and over the net, which was kind of a good thing for me to kind of think about. It's more about, hey, just get the ball back and get the ball over than it is trying to hit it hard. And I actually really like that. So we're going to keep working on stuff here, and we're kind of going to add some more things to it. Guys, actually, I'm going to let you guys listen to this a little bit, because this is one of the biggest takeaways from this drill and from the evening is footwork. I don't know how much you're paying attention or if you continue to pay attention. I'm literally just standing the whole time, like in a squared stance, and I don't really ever move my feet as I hit the ball back. So Kyle's getting ready to talk to me about taking a step back in my footwork. And so I'm going to let you guys listen in on this just a little bit, because I think this is one of the important things that we worked on, and something that I definitely need to continue to work on, because I'm really, really bad at my footwork and moving my feet.
Yeah, so like you're trying to like swing it this way.
Yeah.
Yep. So think like it's coming there. You can either take a step back and open up your paddle face and try to hit like this, or you can like kind of get back right here and kind of like this.
Okay.
So once you get the ball, you go forward.
Okay.
Try to like open the paddle face up or try to go through. Yeah.
No. Oh, they tried to be too soft again.
That's so good. Like all I had was some of your ball, but I had to like that. Right.
Those ones that come straight at me are probably the hardest ones for me.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Yeah.
For that ball to go in. I'm waiting for that ball.
Okay.
So like this split step, I think it's like it's not like you're doing something wrong with your paddle. It's just you're.
I'm just not moving. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Right here.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That's all it is. It's like, hey, make the ball.
Yeah.
There, you know?
Yeah.
Because you have better paddle placement rather than like kind of using your wrist.
Yeah. I'm trying to like do.
You know,
Yes. I'm trying to like.
make a play that way rather like, hey, I'm behind the ball. I can move up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Good thing. All right, let's go in the middle and try to reset it like from right here.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah. So I'm either gonna like kind of roll it off my paddle, be at your feet, same thing. I know you're closer.
Okay.
This is probably one of the hardest things.
Okay.
This is like I call it like a make or break. Like once you get to this spot and you have somebody back like this, so it's just like, hey, I know there's a threat of hitting it hard, but I also know there's a threat of like, hey, I can roll it to the feet right there and get that next ball.
Yeah.
So you got to be perfect there because once you get behind you, the off the bounce is harder than in the air.
Okay.
Because it's like just getting on your body quicker
Yeah.
in the air and off the mount. So like you can get more like shots in, and also you got to be perfect with how hard you have to come through rather than
Okay.
taking out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna kind of switch it up and try to do the same thing.
Okay.
Make me not take out of here.
Okay.
All right, guys. So just real quick, as you kind of could hear there, we're moving on to the next drill. Where now I'm not standing as far back on the court. I'm standing more in the transition zone, kind of more in the middle of the court, and the goal is for me to reset these shots. So this is what we're going to work on next. I'll just show you a couple minutes of this, and then we'll move on to the next thing.
Every ball, just let me kind of like be like that. Like kind of like knowing
Okay.
kind of soft, not trying to be fast.
Okay.
Try to make that ball kind of come over like kind of I call it like green, yellow, red.
Yeah.
You run around the ring or yellow to green area, kind of coming in, probably like right there.
Okay.
It's like, hey, if I'm right here, I only have an option to go from if it's coming low like that, all I have is this.
Yeah.
So and if you're coming up, you get it done right here. That's where the ball's up here. Now you can flick it because it's coming up.
Yeah.
But when we're here, you know, like this, now it's out your ball.
Yeah.
You know, so,
Okay.
yep.
All right, guys, the next drill, or you could even call it a game if you wanted to, that we're going to do here is where I'm going to start back at the baseline and try to work my way up to the kitchen, and then kind of play out the point. So I'll let you guys just kind of watch a couple minutes of this and listen in.
Oh, you're good. Ah, I started the move before I hit that ball.
Think like, hey, right here, get that. Yep. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad a pace too. You kept alive, and next one you know it's not gonna go. Try to cut that next.
Okay. Whew.
All right, guys, we're going to end the last couple minutes here of we finished by playing in a couple different games. The first game that we played is where I'm up at the net and Kyle starts back and he's got to hit 5 shots before he can move up to the kitchen, and you just play it out and try to win the point. And then I talk him into playing a little bit of kind of like skinny singles at the end. So we'll just finish up by showing you a couple minutes of this of our gameplay here at the end, and then we'll finish up the video by just some takeaways from the lesson overall.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
So if I'm missing on the first one, if I miss on the first one, then yes, it's your point. So I did 5.
Okay.
Right, 1-1. Oh, 3-1.
Okay.
It might make it, it might not, but this is probably the hardest one.
Yeah.
You don't want, especially writing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even though they might be pretty good, you're not used to it 100%.
Okay.
All right, 1-0. 0-11. 1-0.
It's weird. It's hard to shift my brain. 0-2. Woo.
All right, guys, we'll end it right here. I feel like I honestly could have made this video like an hour long and just showed you guys everything and talk, but it's just so much. But here are my 4 main takeaways from the lesson that I had with Kyle. Number one, the first thing being my footwork. Footwork just is so important, and I've really come to learn this even in watching my videos back, just moving my feet, and really your footwork will, the other 3 takeaways will help with those other 3 things. Just taking that step back to help with my timing and giving myself another second or 2, a step sideways, just foot movement and not just standing still. The second thing from the lesson was paddle control, just my paddle placement and controlling it, and taking not needing to take big swings and just work more on control. And then along with control is the third thing, which is ball placement over pace. It was really more about kind of resets and ball placement over the net than, trying to hit it hard or trying to hit a winner or any of that kind of thing. Again, we're looking at things that will help lengthen a rally, right? Have more shots. And then the fourth thing is timing. We also worked on, I didn't show very much of it, but we also worked on a lot of timing stuff with kind of like taking a side step and, doing like giving yourself an extra 1 or 2 seconds of like 1, 2, hit, 1, 2, hit. And it's just like getting the timing down to help slow yourself down. There's so many times during a game where I feel pressured and I feel like the other team is attacking, and then it speeds me up and gets me out of control and causes me to hit bad shots. Well, I need to use my footwork to get in control and work on my timing to not speed me up and hit quality shots and wait until I can go on the attack. So anyways, guys, that is it for this video. So as always, guys, please like, comment, subscribe. Again, it is free. It helps the channel out. It helps me get out there in front of more people on the interwebs. Yeah, I really appreciate you guys following along. Let me know down in the comments. Should I take more lessons? How have you taken lessons? Do you find them helpful? Guys, I'm going to link Kyle's socials and things down in the video description. So if it's something, if you're in the Kansas City area and you want to see about getting a lesson, you can reach out to him. Anyways, guys, again, thanks for watching. Have a good one and peace.